Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You can flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a...
Turning it on! Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. The Commodores headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Commodores in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to throw again. Fires complete on the crosser. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Sam. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. They'll move the wide receiver. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's complete on the right side. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He's got it, and he will score. Touchdown, Florida. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to fire on second down. Quickly complete. Still running at the 40. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on first and 10. Leaves it with the back. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. The offense will quickly use a timeout. They'll put it in play from the 40 on first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment, and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Commodores want to move quickly. Kick is in the air. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll start this drive with a pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position, the fact they haven't scored a ton of points.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Snags it inside the 20. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Gator!
I got to tell
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
the only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruit.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the third downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
And the ball comes to rest right there.
And these punt returners want to make big plays, but man, oh man, did he make a big mistake. Flipping the field position, defense flying in on him, and he did not secure the football on that play.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Just what they were looking for, a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it for... It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. They didn't give him much.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. For the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
Second down, he'll throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Commodores will punt this one away. The ball is going to be downed at the 35. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like...
He lofts one down the sideline. Wide open, he makes the catch. And he just kept running, and he ran. to the ground with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Commodores now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. Here we go. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Commodores will call on their punt team. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one.
Really nice job there by the punter on that one, getting a lot of hang time and allowing the Gunners to get down the field so they could play it off the bounce, down it.
Looking deep down the right side. He's got it along the sideline. All kinds of room to the right. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Shoots it to the left. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. This offense has it with really good field position. He lobs one high down the left side. And he eluded the defense, and he'll corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Gives it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They've got to keep their quarterback up.
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Got the tight end outside. Oh my goodness, he's still moving. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown goes. And once he found open space, the man might as well start playing.
And QBs love their big tight ends, especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggone receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often than this one.
On the run from inside his own 5. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in down the sideline. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Florida. He got us. The corners are walked up tight. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Commodores trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. And the timing just a hair off.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. He'll start this drive going to the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. He's loose. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Lost one deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Commodores will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. So much for the wet ball drill. Couldn't hang on to it and muffed it.
Returners don't get many shots, right? Like, they only get a few shots a game. They want to maximize it. You're not going to get any shots if you don't secure the football. Got to take care of the football, big fella.
Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this. He's going to throw deep right side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
Pass interference, defense.
They say no thanks to that pass interference penalty, and they'll take the results of the play. So that penalty will give this offense a little boost. Here comes 2nd and 10. He's going to throw it from his own end zone. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it for a big play. He's now over 150 yards on the day. They're finding ways to get him the ball, much like the Gators did in 07, getting it to Percy Harvin, who had 100-yard receiving games and 100-yard rushing games that year. He lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Florida! They won. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. On target over the middle. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. this one. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Here we go, here we go. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. Hits the afterburners. And he's slipped through the ground, and he'll have some touchdown Vanderbilt.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat. You're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
On the move from inside his 5. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The lofts one high and deep. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Well, I always say this, when you're backed up on offense, those are some of the best opportunities to take deep shots. In all likelihood, the defense is...
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Pulls in the deep ball. Racing down the left side. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Gators. The Gators trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Here we go. Snap in the shotgun. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Using his legs, it's gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
Sometimes in your playbook, you have run plays that are called run-it runs. You leave the play on no matter what look the defense gives you. That time the defense was blitzing, but they just kept the play on. That is an attitude-type run that you can run into any kind of look, and it paid off for them.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, and whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to...
And here comes the heat, and they get... They get him at the 21.
Man, I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard.
Their own goalpost and trying to create some room. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big one again. He's not afraid to go deep. Finds a spot in the middle. Hits on that line of scrimmage. Gonna run it. It's Harmon. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Let's go! Let's go!
Looking to throw on first down. And that one's incomplete.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
Back to pass on second down. A little screen to the running back. There he goes to the right. Past the 20. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous party. A late touchdown.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know next time you take the field which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. The Gators backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab on the shot. Flying down the left side. And we have breaking news. They score yet another. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Roach. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on first down. Get it out on the screen. Racing to the right. At the 20. And he crosses the goal line against the Titans. Way too little, way too... Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on first down. He lost one down the sideline. Grabs it inside the 15. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back.
Hold on. Offense.
They had the explosive score, and it's all for naught as that penalty will take the touchdown off the board.
Here we go, direction.
Takes a snap, wants to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And how about this
this offense. They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field?
Fires one high and deep. He's got it at the 30. Got a lot of room to the right. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they... We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Harmon. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Let's go, let's go.
Leaves it with the running back. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Now facing a third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Here comes the heat. Keeps the play going. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Well, just nowhere to go there, and it started in the pocket. It was collapsing. Quarterback felt it, so he tried to get outside, make something happen himself, but give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job in pursuit. They're able to give up no gain.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the fourth quarter, Palmer.
He lobs one high down the left side. It's caught. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. Quarterback making checks. To the air on first down. He'll take another shot here. And he's got it in the end zone. For a touchdown, this is an absolute blowout.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel group has there been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22.
Cooler.
Wants to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen. All kinds of room to the right. The 40. The 30. The 20. 10. And he'll take it in for a touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous party. The consolation prize, if you will.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. own end zone, nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. Here's a hit. Hit as he throws. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Touchdown, Vandy. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
Love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping around, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. You still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
And he takes this from inside the 5. The Gators buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes a grab for a big play. Running free. The inside takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start.